So, I'm sure everyone's seen the VMAs with Kanye cutting off Taylor Swift. Let me just turn this down. Okay, so if you haven't seen it, let me just tell you what happened. Taylor Swift had received an award for, I think it was Best Female Video. And, this is her first award or whatever, so she was shocked, because she didn't think she was going to get it. She gets on stage, she starts saying her speech. She sounded like she was going to cry when she was talking because she was, so emotional. Up walks Kanye on the stage, takes the mic from Taylor. He's like, I'm going to let you finish, but Beyonce's video was the best video of the year, or whatever. She was, the best video. And the Single Ladies video. So, he gives the mic back to Taylor. She's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that just happened. And, he walks off the stage and leaves her up there with her mouth wide open. The camera, zoomed in on, Beyonce's face, and she looked shocked too, but her shock was kind of funny because her shock, instead of shocked, disgusted, she's shocked with a smile on her face, somebody caught her on candid camera or something like that, So it looked like she wanted to laugh or something. But anyways, retouching Kanye, I think whether he might have been right or wrong about the whole video thing, I don't think that what he did was necessary. He didn't have to do all that. All that was not necessary, It just wasn't right. And especially to somebody so sweet. Katy Perry even wrote on her Twitter during the show saying fuck you, Kanye. It's like you stepped on a kitten, I think she's completely right. Pink was saying that wasn't right what he did. A lot of people commented on Perez Hilton was said Kanye what the fuck, WTF. But I think what he did was so wrong. Even though he's a celebrity known for saying stuff or whatever, the outspoken one, and known for that. He crossed the line that night with that, to the point when P. Diddy was announcing a different nominees or whatever. People booed him when they mentioned his name. That can't be a good thing, Kanye. Think about it. I think you really need to rethink what you did. And that apology, I think that was a half-ass apology. I don't really think he meant, what he said. I think he was just doing it to be on everybody else's side with that. Or whatever. Try to save itself, Get your own camera time, Kanye, not hers. Now, to touch base with Lady Gaga's performance. Oh my gosh! First, on the Isles of Malta, okay? Homegirl was standing on top of the chair of the piano. And she's got her ass in the air of everybody's face, and she was I think she, if I'm getting it correctly, something if you can't understand something, or if you can't see something along those lines of can't being able to get things, it's better to look at it from a better perspective. And I'm your ass is in the air, sweetie. How are you telling people to look at it from a better perspective? Is your ass a better perspective to look from it? But you know what? It was an awesome show. You could tell she was really into what she was doing, really into the singing and whatever. So, I give her a big, kudos for that. Also, when she was doing the shows on the VMAs, she decided she's going to prop her leg up on top of the piano, and it's got her, legs wide open for everybody in the crowd to see. Her shows, well, mainly the show at VMA, and the show at Malta, reminds me so much of Madonna, not because of her outfits per se, but because the way she does it. It's very theatrical, it's very big, she goes to that extent. It's always well, she did this, I wonder what she, oh my god, I wonder what she's gonna do next time. It's nothing well, I already know she's gonna do this, I already know she's gonna do that. But it's I wonder what she's going to do. Like with Madonna, she's always like that, and Britney Spears, for instance, she's like that with her shows at the VMA before, with "I'm a Slave for You," and also I forget what the name of the song was, but she was like dressed in this like nude suit or whatever. Minyon R always has this big show, and so does Madonna. So I think Lady Gaga is following in that footstep of being like spontaneous. You know, you're not really prepared for what's gonna happen. But what I'm wondering more so is how she got that blood all over her, mainly in her eye. Like, it was in her eye. How did she get the blood in her eye? Like, that's crazy. I'm wondering how she did that. Because I want to do that for Halloween. That would be so hot. Like, for me to dress up as, like, you know, maybe like some like hot costume and have like the blood coming out of my eyes. That would be so cool. You know, Lady Gaga, you need to contact me and like let me know how you did that, because that would be an awesome Halloween costume. Whatever, like, really now, Lady Gaga, contact me. I want to know. Like, I seriously want to know how you did that. That was really cool how she had the blood. I don't know if anybody else saw that or was, like, that extreme about me, but that was really cool. She had blood in her eye. Well, it wasn't real blood, but, you know, it was coming out of her eye. That was really cool. You know, that's what I think anyways. Okay, so now to touch base on Beyonce's performance with Single Ladies. I think it was pretty expected, you know, like, it was good. It was a good show. She had the girls in the background dancing and whatever, but I thought it was pretty expected. Like, everybody had a feeling like, you know, it was going to be so similar to the video. The only difference really was that she stopped in different, you know, parts or whatever, and it was more girls on the stage. What I want to talk about is how, at the point in the video, at the show, at the VMA show, she was dancing, you know, at the part for the grind when she does like the thing, and she's going down or whatever, like that. Okay. Anyways, when she's doing that, there was a part at that, you know, around that area when she was supposed to be singing because you heard her voice or whatever, and they were playing the song or whatever. But she wasn't singing. Like, her mouth wasn't moving. Her mouth was shut. But it was her voice singing in the back. So I'm like, Beyonce, you probably should have thought about that before you started, like, really getting into the grind, because, you know, that's not even lip singing, sweetie. That's, like, not singing at all, and that's just your voice playing on the thing. Like, not saying that she wasn't singing throughout the entire show, but at that point in the show, she wasn't saying anything. Her mouth was shut, and she was just dancing. So, you know, you gotta... I mean, if you think I'm wrong or whatever, go and check it. Like, I'm sure, like, they'll have it up on YouTube somewhere. Check out the video, you know, or check out... Not the video, but check out the video that somebody posted of the VMAs with Beyonce dancing. And let me know if you see anything different. Because what I saw was Beyonce's voice, or what I heard was Beyonce's voice. I didn't see Beyonce's mouth moving, but she was dancing. Mind you, remember, this is the part by the grind, what they call the grind when she's going like down or whatever. So, let me know. But other than that, the performance was great. You know, it was just expected. I think she could have did a little bit more, maybe, you know, went that extra extent, something like that. But other than that, it was pretty good. So, you know, whatever. Also, did you guys see Katy Perry after the show? Not after the show, but after Britney Spears, Beyonce's show. She was going like this, right, to her man. Wait, oh, sorry, wrong hand. She's going like this to her man. I think that was her man, or whoever it was. It was a guy sitting next to her, and she was like pointing to her ring finger, right? It was like telling him to put a ring on it. And he was like shaking his head like, okay, I'm going to put a ring on it. But I thought it was so cute. It was so funny. So, I don't know. I just thought I should talk about that. For my last words, I have a few questions. So,